All right, so this is the beginning. We're starting our training video. I'm here on your stoop in front of your house, in your front yard. We're, at the corner of 41st and Lynn. Well, this is irrelevant. So what I'm showing you are loose leash walking fundamentals and the practices I've been using in my walks with Sammy Boy here. I've given y'all a few updates. He's been doing great with me. We're getting along swimmingly. It's really awesome. So let's go ahead and start with something that I call priming, okay? Essentially priming is just focus exercises. Good. So a car just came by. Woman opened her door. He looked over at that. He came back to me. Good. It's called redirection. What that's gonna do is that's really gonna help him from things that stress him out, work on things that don't stress him out, such as interacting with his handler. So what I'm doing is I'm really streamlining all of my communication with him. I'm using this amazing turkey pepperoni that you have in your fridge. And so what I'm starting with is, of course, sit, eye contact, but the big thing is gonna be, come on. As you see, you've seen me do some backpedaling, creating a box or a bubble. So you see he hears these noises, it makes him nervous. I'm gonna give him no reaction to that. One thing I'm gonna react to is if he jumps that temperature mark, okay? And that's gonna just result in being kinetic, having movement. Good. And then him relying on, you see right there, calming when called. Working on basic fundamentals. Good. So see right here? This leg means you don't cross. Keeps him right here, keeps him in a bubble, keeps him safe. He feels safe in these moments. As long as he's taking treats, we're good. So you see when we're ready for our walk, my hand goes through here. I take away the majority of the leash. And so then when I show you our loose leash walking lesson, you'll see it's really loose. So, that's how you test it, obviously. So essentially with him in this bubble here, boom, boom. This means right here, if we're moving forward, this leg means, I'm kind of jumping around, but this leg means don't cross this way. My left leg means don't go behind me. So that's how you're gonna keep him from zigzagging all around and keeping him in our bubble, which is equaling safety in a literal sense and in a mental sense for him, okay? If he stays within this bubble, he knows that you're gonna have his back. He knows that he's gonna have communication. So that's how you're gonna start doing this. And you can do it exactly how I'm doing it right now. People are gonna be pulling up, walking by all the time, as you know. I've already been able to see it. And he's been doing great following me around. So let's go ahead and go back to priming. So priming is gonna be just reminding him what I want him to do. So he looks that way. Good, he's calm, he comes back to me. That's what I want him to do. I really think the ribeye steak that we shared last night was our big bonding exercise. So come on. So then there's another skill. I'm gonna give you a little review. You've seen a heel, okay? You've seen me work on heels with him. Come on. Come on, right here. Good, and anytime he starts to get twisted up, I don't pull him either way. I just wait for him to figure it out, and I let him use these simple cues, which is my foot, and this foot, and hand targeting and luring to get him back on track and do things like this, these simple things, build his confidence up, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cross the street and come back just to show you what this looks like. Let's go. You can still see me. I definitely know you can hear me. I have a loud voice. Good. And let's go. Good. Yes. Good. Good boy. Okay. Heel. Good. And he comes back. So boom, just like that. So I want you to be practicing this kind of stuff. Be practicing the movements. Just like with anything. Josh, I know you're a baseball guy. I haven't played baseball in, oh gosh, since my fraternity days in college playing slow pitch softball and intramurals, but you know, the fundamentals are so important. The movements are so important with all this stuff. And honestly, I love that about dog training. I played soccer for many years. And that's what I really love about loose leash walking and working with dogs like Sam, because I'm teaching him fundamentals. I ran by, he was about 25, 30 feet away initially, and you know, didn't really cause any issues. So let's get him back going this way. I want to show him, come on. Good. So it's very small, and he's just being very observant. He's a gentleman with 2 Yorkies about 100 feet away, so let's just see how he does. Sit. So I always want to set myself up, even if I have to move, you know, but the thing is that's really big for me is getting him to move, getting him to work for us. Come on. So what that's going to do is he can't rely on just, you know, thinking that we're going to take care of him. We need him to work and move with us, okay? So that's the idea. All right, so before I have, good. So see, he's staring intently. Good, quiet. See the guy? Come on. Good boy. Right here. Sit. He says, no. I think I can do that. Good boy. Come on. So you see right here, what I'm working on are these really small things that add up into a lot of big things. So, 1. All right. Someone else is coming up with some groceries from Bert's. I see. I visited today, which was great. Step 1, sitting in a training bubble. Hey. He's getting a little nervous here. Sitting in a training bubble. Come on. Coming when called like that. Using this as a bumper, using this as my other bumper, and then also the leash technique of using a heel. Turn, sit, good. All right, we're just gonna hang out right here. Hey. Good job. Okay, break. Come on, come on. Good boy. Come back, come back, come back. Good, good, double. Good. See, he's a little nervous because it's our first day doing this, but as you can see, he's very responsive. So I want you to be sitting out here with him, do 15, 10, 20, 30 minutes. We're gonna finish our lesson by just chilling. We're gonna just chill on the stoops. But I wanna give you another quick little review here from this. This might look small, but this is something that you can visualize every single day that you're working with him, because visualizing what you want, I know that will probably project oriented when it comes to your jobs too. I don't know, but visualizing a project, visualizing what you want to do, you know, is going to be the key to be able to actualizing anything. My biggest metaphor that I use is in the kitchen, you know, visualizing what you want out of a meal. So I want to visualize exactly what I want to get out of Sam. And this is how you do it, okay? This is going to be your standard practice with him. Good boy. I'm doing a little grooming for him real quick, getting some sleep out of his eyes. He's a sleepy boy. So I'm going to be doing this in pretty much every video that I show you, and you're going to have a lot of examples of seeing this. So yeah, I think it's going to be really helpful. So, you know, working on your luring, which I've shown you like this, working on your leash technique, as well as keeping him right here, not letting him cross here, not letting him cross there. So let's see if he wants to take one of these, a little lower value treat. He says, yes, please. He said, no, thank you, actually. So sun's coming out. This is pretty great weather today. So yeah, I don't really have much else to add other than that. But what I want him to do, biggest thing that I want you to take from this that's new, is that touch targeting like that. Luring him to make him touch your nose. We want him to be moving. We want him to feel confident in that movement. So these videos are usually between 5 and 10 minutes. Sometimes I'll go 11 or 12, but I think we pretty much have the gist of it covered here. So I'm gonna sign off and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, guys.